Greetings and salutations, viewers. Some Star Princess HLC. Welcome back to Herald. When we last left off, we finished up Chapter 1, where we were explaining to our captor, apparently we are being held captive of some kind. We were explaining to our captor what happened to get us into that situation, where we were first aboard the ship Herald, a trading ship where the figurehead, for some reason, is a giant golden rooster. Insert penis joke here. But it seems like on our first couple of days, a lot hit the fan. We had to find a missing gun, which resulted in one of the higher-ups wanting to play with the gun for some reason. And we had some whiny Irish boy who was possibly being molested by his teacher. Well, won't care about that now because the kid stabbed his teacher. Don't know if he's dead yet or not, but we saved the kid from getting killed, at least. We stopped him from literally jumping ship, but now we gotta deal with the consequences of what just happened. So let's see what happens in Chapter 2. Well, Book 2, but still. I'm not sure why I'm being dragged into this, considering I was on deck, and...
Oh, look. How could you be so stupid?
To be fair, he was busy talking with me on top of the deck. He wouldn't have known this was gonna happen, did he?
I still don't know, sir.
Agreed. Why am I being dragged into this? I'm literally just a hired hand. I showed up a couple days ago, possibly.
Don't tell me I didn't warn you 1,000,000 times.
What about the gun?
You are lucky that we are short on people with your skills, or I'd have demoted you there and then.
What did he do?
I'm so sorry, sir. There is no way I could describe my regret for what happened that night.
How was he supposed to know this was gonna happen? Come on. I mean, granted, it was questionable behavior on everybody's part, but still.
Why did you not lock your cabin when you were out?
What?
An honest mistake, sir. It won't happen again.
It won't indeed, because I'm confiscating that weapon.
Oh, that weapon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. He wanted a knife. Well, he wanted a gun for some reason. Not like he needed it, but for some reason he wanted it. So I tried compromising and say, well, the captain said nothing about knives, so why doesn't he have a knife instead? But I guess that doesn't count either.
But I still have my rights as an officer.
This is my ship and...
My rules. I mean, have you seen my impressive sword collection over there?
I'm not telling you again. You know very well what I mean.
I know, but it's just...
To be fair, the captain is being a little ridiculous, but I have a feeling he thinks that he's going to get a mutiny. That's why he doesn't allow anybody to carry firearms.
Your self-proclaimed privilege to walk around armed almost got an innocent man killed, Ludlow. A dear friend of mine.
Oh, so it was that knife that I gave that I let Ludlow have that the kid used to stab the guy. Okay, so that explains a bit more, but still awkward, considering this was all about the kid and his teacher, not the officer in question here.
Was I wrong to trust you? Was I?
It's also a question, if I hadn't given him the knife, would this have happened? I have a feeling this would have played out, regardless if I gave him the knife or not.
I am an old fool.
Can't argue that one. Let's see. Yeah, I have a feeling I should probably remain silent on this, because this is really none of my business. It's between the two officers, so I'm gonna keep quiet.
After what happened, the passengers have lost total faith in my authority.
You mean people were not questioning you beforehand? I'm surprised.
To restore that, I have decided to make you steward, Rendsburg. I want the both of you to pamper our guests as much as possible.
Really?
And if I hear as much as one complaint, I'm going to have to use force to correct it.
A flogging? Yeah, this is kind of weird, but why did you, I don't know, should I ask? Yeah, why did you choose me, sir?
I'm not sure I understand, sir. Why me?
Yeah, why did I get this promotion?
Without Brunswick and Ian, I can't afford to lose any more experienced sailors. You are not an experienced sailor, but you are a charismatic young man.
I'll accept that.
I need a keeper of the peace who warrants a civilized atmosphere for our honored guests.
Ooh, okay.
I already informed our chef, Mr. Undra Oberton, about your promotion. You will find him in the galley, where he will show you what duties a steward of the Herald has.
Okay.
Please leave now, both of you.
Okay. Bye. Well, that went somehow better than
Well,
expected.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I don't know how you did it, but you did it. Got yourself a blue coat in less than a week.
And all just because I was charismatic and because somebody got stabbed. I think if he knew that I was the one who vouched for him getting the knife, I don't think I would be getting promoted. Yeah, I feel bad for him, actually.
I'm sorry. This must have been hard for you.
I'll get over it. It's not the first time the captain and I clashed like this.
And probably won't be the last.
And whatever the case, this is exactly what we need right now.
A nearly dead officer?
Absolutely brilliant, Devon.
If you say so. What do you mean?
Care to explain how that was supposed to be brilliant?
Don't you remember what we talked about earlier?
No.
There's something strange going on aboard this ship, and you are going to find out what.
Oh, okay.
Because as a steward, you will be the passengers' lackey, so you get to serve their food, rub their backs, and tuck them in at night.
I don't have to kiss them goodnight, do I? Because some of them are kind of creepy, especially the one guy who kept puking over the side of the boat. Okay, well, sounds easy.
Sounds like a dream job. No hard labor, just bringing dishes around and talking to people. That's it?
Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh boy.
Well, off to the galley with you. Be sure to stop by the crew's quarters first. You'll find a nice blue coat inside the cabinet there.
Yay, I get to wear
And while you
blue.
enjoy that shiny new jacket of yours, don't forget to eavesdrop on our unsuspicious victims.
Sure. Why not? I don't really see the point in talking to any of these guys. Do I get anything for looking at this?
through the grate, I could see the...
No, okay, so it doesn't seem like there's anything new in terms of that. I thought maybe with the new accommodations, I would get something new out of it. But no. Apparently just, I guess it carries over into each chapter. That's cool. Ah, the camera angles. Did I really look at this?
Taking a short break to get water from the scuttlebutt was usually just an excuse to congregate with fellow sailors. But I was wise enough not to stretch this privilege, not wanting the captain getting cranky with me.
I like the name Scuttlebutt. That's just funny to say. And there's the chickens. Great, because I'm supposed to... Oh, wrong one. Crud. I guess I'll go back in.
Caleb had thoroughly scrubbed the blood from the floor, but I couldn't get the harrowing image of Brunswick lying there out of my mind.
True. Is he in his room, resting? No, it's locked. And that room's locked too. Everything's locked. Tragic. I guess I'll go down to the crew's quarters? Anything new here?
The playing cards, strewn everywhere, seemed to indicate...
No, it doesn't look like there's anything new here. Rats. Okay, fair enough.
A blue steward's coat lay inside the cabinet, just like Ludlow told me. It felt strange to be its new owner.
Agreed. But, hey, at least we'll look all nice and snazzy in our new blue coat. Now that I was probably dressed up, I had to find the galley to start my new job. Ooh, don't you look nice? Check me out. I'm blue da ba dee ba da ba.
I needed to go to the galley. Undra, the chef, was waiting for me there.
Fair enough. Wasn't that where I'm supposed to go?
I needed to...
Isn't that the way to the galley? Do I have to go into the workshop? I thought the galley was up further. Oh hey, it's you again.
Well, look at you. All dressed up.
Yep, aren't I fancy?
On your way to the galley, are you? It's through there and to the right. And between you and me, the cook is a strange fella. Don't you believe a thing he says, Ransburg?
Sure. Thanks. That's the gun deck. That's the crew's quarters, so I guess I do go this way. Ooh, I get to see a whole new area I hadn't before. All new things to explore.
It was not uncommon to find a pile of junk next to Hayward's workshop. People generally tried to avoid him, so they often just dumped any tools they had used next to his workshop for the bosun to find on his way out.
Hey buddy, get out of the way. I'm in the middle of exploring everything. Can I talk to you? Brennan O'Byrne. Want to see something exciting? Then don't look at the game over there. What? Okay, the stairs are apparently locked. That's a new one on me. A locked staircase.
The many portholes of the Herald opened up to beautiful views of the sea for anyone residing inside. Such irony that they were invented to shoot cannons from.
What can I say? Which is funny considering there's no, like, cannons here at the moment.
Robert Stockton didn't pay as much as the first-class passengers, and there was no room for him among the crew, so he got a hammock on the gun deck. A blessing, since he snored like a bear.
Then you wouldn't even be able to notice if the cannons were firing. Or the other way around. I'm not sure which. By the way, I gotta get to the galley. Can I talk to you fellas? You guys look like you're too distracted in your game of dice. And cards. Is this the way to the galley? There's the galley. Ooh, I can look at this picture first.
The signing of the Treaty of Westminster is a scene widely depicted in Protectorate art. It is so revered because it represents a defining moment in the Protectorate's creation.
Ooh. I don't remember how I go to the encyclopedia. It's been a few days. Well, it's been a while, but oh well. I guess I'll enter the galley, see what happens.
Ah, my new help has arrived.
You look charming. I'm supposed to watch out for you, supposedly. But you seem like a jolly fellow.
I've never seen you down here before, Devon. What have you done to deserve this sorry job?
Apparently I'm charismatic enough to do this. I guess I was better with people than with
The
ships.
captain believes I'm better suited to working with people than with ships. And so do I.
Well, he gave you a blue coat and took from you a sailor's life. You are a servant. A servant at sea, but a servant nonetheless.
Well, I guess it's better than swabbing the poop deck.
What does a servant do, you ask me?
Serve, duh. Even I know that.
He cleans and he cooks, of course. But aboard a ship like the Herald, he also has the duty of recreating a little piece of the Protectorate for our dear passengers.
So, yeah, just like I said, I serve.
Lest they forget they're still part of it.
Okay. So, what are my
I
duties?
have little to no experience being a steward. I'd be glad if you could show me the ropes.
Agreed.
Unlike the work above deck, our job has less to do with ropes and more with silver spoons and plates.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't forget your silver tongue either.
Absolutely.
No, time to get to business.
You got it.
This here is Danielle, my sous chef.
Hello.
And yes, prepared luncheon for the passengers this morning.
Okay.
Hello, Devon. Pleased to meet you.
You look eerily like the boatswain, just saying. Are you two related? You look very down. Do you need a hug?
So for your first task, would you be so kind as to serve Lady Tabitha and Senator Morton their grub in the dining room?
Oh, those two. Yeah, we saw them on the boat last time on the top, being like, "Ooh, look, Uncle, look at all the water," kind of stuff. And he's just like, "That's nice, my dear." And I have a feeling he's going to be evil at some point. I mean, he's got all the stereotypical stuff of a common cartoon villain. I mean, he's creepy and menacing looking. He's got a goatee, and he's a politician. So, let's see here. Sure, I'll do my best.
I'll do my best, Mr. Oberton. I'll make sure our guests are well looked after.
I'm sure you will, Devon. And please just call me Undra.
Okay.
Now, remember to return here after you're done so I can give you your next assignment.
Yes, sir. Okay, so. How do I do that? I forget.
The dining tray contained the food for Lady Tabitha and Mr. Morton.
It looks very nice. And very hungry. It's making me hungry. I guess I can look around here later, but let me head up. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what the buttons all were. I'm assuming they're up top here. In the saloon. Ooh, this is pretty.
How despicable that the captain did not see this coming. It's just unbelievable.
You should stop worrying about everything, Uncle. Every time you frown like that, you get a new wrinkle.
And you get slightly more evil. Also, again, your hair bothers me. It looks so bizarre.
I'm a man, Tabitha. Wrinkles give me character.
If you say so.
And besides, I can't waste my time on silly things like that.
I mean, why would I care about my appearance? I'm possibly the next villain of this game.
Why shouldn't a politician care about his appearance?
Because whether or not they're attractive or not doesn't matter. It's what's coming out of their mouths.
Your line of work requires you to persuade others. A dashing appearance would surely give you an advantage.
Does he look like John Kennedy to you?
Who said I didn't care about my appearance? Am I not dashing enough for you?
As he strokes his goatee.
Well, you could try and follow the latest trends from the colonies. Colourful and less stern. More brisk.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. He wears dark colors. I mean, granted, everybody seems that are in high positions wear blue because it's some kind of standing, but still, his seems more black than blue, if I'm being honest.
I represent the Protectorate, my dear, not some exotic roadshow.
But what if I wanted to dress myself more like a member of an exotic roadshow? Would that be acceptable?
She's gonna be our love interest, isn't she?
Now don't get any ideas, Tabitha. Your father...
Here's your food.
Yes? My father... what?
Your father wouldn't approve, my dear.
I guess I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut right now.
Indeed.
Bye.
But father's not here. And why should you have the right to tell me what to do when he's not around?
Because he's your guardian?
Because I am your appointed guardian. That's why.
Thank you.
I'm a grown woman. Why would I have need of a chaperone?
Because you're a person in a position of power, at least have family in a position of power. You could easily get corrupted or kidnapped or killed or something, and that could hurt your family. So you kind of have to think a little outside your own little comfort zone, sweetie.
Times are changing, Uncle.
Enough now, dear. Say your prayers and eat before it gets cold.
They didn't say their prayers. They just started munching down.
Could you pass me the salt, please?
I mean, whatever happened to praying before your meal? Yes, sir. Really? It's like 2
The
feet
lady
away.
wants salt on her food.
You can't pass it to her?
Now, Uncle, a little please wouldn't hurt.
Please, boy, the salt.
Oh, I like him already. Alright. Yeah, just, yeah, let's be courteous and say, how much salt would you like?
How much salt would please the lady?
I can do it myself. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Tabitha, let the boy do his job.
Alright. Yeah, I'll just sprinkle the salt for her for safety precautions. I don't want to get in trouble with Mr. Creepy Politician.
Good. I'd like some as well. Could you, boy?
Yes, sir. I'll be nice.
As you wish, sir.
I'll be nice. Don't want to start any trouble with the creepy politician. I don't need my head on a pike for misrepresenting a lot of salt.
That's how I expect it to be done.
Yes, sir.
Remember, a good servant is only there when needed. Any other time, he blends in with his surroundings.
Yes, sir.
Now please leave us.
I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. Okay, Andra told me not to linger around before we go. Okay. I might as well. I don't need problems. I just started this damn job. I don't want problems.
Danielle, is that you? Can you hand me the saucepan?
Sure, I can handle it here for you.
There was a saucepan on the worktop.
Give it to Undra. There you go. Ooh, that actually looks pretty good.
Oh, Devon. I didn't expect you back already.
What, you expected I was gonna dilly-dally?
Say, were our honorable guests pleased with their meals?
I have no idea. Honestly, I really don't know, because I left really quickly. I'll be nice.
The both of them will remember the excellent meal they are enjoying right now.
Give the guy a little bit of a boost in self-esteem.
Splendid. Let's keep it that way, shall we?
You got it, dude.
No time to dawdle, though. These meals here need to go to Officer Brunswick and Dr. Garrick. You can find them both in Brunswick's cabin.
Okay.
Oh, and keep an eye out for Daniel, will you? I don't know where he is, but he has a knack for dozing off on the job. Send him back here if you see him.
You got it. Alright, so...
The tray contained the food for Officer Brunswick and Dr. Garrick.
Good thing there was a physician on board. No? Ooh, shiny. I'm assuming I'll need that later. I keep wanting to look around at everything, but I almost kind of want to just get my job done. I don't need to be dilly-dallying and causing mischief. I mean, it's tempting, but I better not. Hey, Caleb. Bye, Caleb. Here we go. Wow. Well, you've looked better.
I'm so...
Weak.
Why? Don't break.
Yeah, how's he doing there?
How is he doing, Doctor?
He is tough.
but the wound is deep.
Oh, he's got a monocle. Oh! You're the guy that was puking over the side earlier. Great. So we got a doctor who gets easily seasick. Lovely.
We really need to make sure the wound doesn't become infected.
As you literally are just patting his stomach like he's a kitty cat. There, it's okay.
Gangrene could pose a serious threat to his condition, especially out at sea.
Please, no, it's precious. Stop.
I think he's a little delirious. Does he have a fever?
Don't fight it, Rupert.
Is he able to eat?
I have his meal here, Doctor.
It's unlikely he'll keep anything done in this state. I'll help him eat after I've administered his medicine.
Do you think it's a good idea to give him medicine on an empty stomach? Wouldn't that just make him puke? Well, do what you can, I guess.
Devon?
Hi.
Oh. Devon, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Officer, please, don't push yourself so much. You need to rest.
Damn.
Mr. Rensburg, get me my briefcase. I need...
Just tell me how Ian is doing.
I don't know where he is, to be honest. Yeah, I'll just say listen to the doctor.
You should really listen to the doctor, sir. You need to rest. I'll just put your soup here for you, so that you can sleep.
I'm not a fool. I know what you're doing.
I'm trying to be nice, man.
Just tell me already, where is Ian?
Ian is doing fine, Rupert. They locked him up for his own safety, and yours, of course.
Yeah. Hey, be grateful he didn't jump. I stopped him from jumping.
Thank God he's safe at least.
Yes, he's not dead, don't worry.
He's feeling
Yet.
so well. You should give him my food. Otherwise he...
Rupert, stop straining yourself. I don't want you.
Do it for me, Devon. The captain won't feed him well. Not after what he has done. Please,
You're surprisingly nice considering the kid attacked you and you could possibly die from this.
Fetch me my briefcase, Mr. Rensburg. Now.
Yes,
let me
sir.
out of bed.
No, you stay put. You're riling yourself up too much and need to calm down.
Dude, you were stabbed.
Devon, quickly, a bottle of laudanum. It's
Laudanum.
in the pocket of my medical kit.
Cool, laudanum. Now I'm back in amnesia. Let's see here. Is this a
Several
laudanum?
bottles with various pills and ointments were in the side pockets of the bag.
No, I don't need that. I need the laudanum.
There was only one bottle of laudanum left in Gerrig's bag, and even that was half empty.
I guess he does need some more supplies at this rate.
Is this all, Mr. Rensburg? I had another full bottle of this with me.
You sure you didn't use it for when you puked over the side? I'll search again.
Not that I could find, sir. Should I have another look?
No, I trust your eyes. Strange.
I mean, you're the one with the monocle, so obviously you need that for a reason.
I always take a few extra bottles with me on a long journey. Laudanum is a very common mixture of opium and alcohol. It's used for quite a few ailments.
Yes, and it serves as your health potion in amnesia.
I can't have used them all up already.
Let's see. Yeah, what ailments are laudanum used for?
What kind of ailments would you prescribe laudanum for?
I don't want to start accusing, like, maybe somebody stole them, or...
A lot of things, from menstrual cramps to severed limbs. Depending on the dosage, it can be a very strong sedative.
Can people use it for drugs? I mean, technically, I guess it is a drug, but I mean, like, can people use it to get high and such?
Well, if you would, keep an eye out for someone with a flushed face. Laudanum usually makes people blush a little. Now please leave us, Mr. Rensburg. The officer deserves some privacy when I administer his dose.
Fair enough. If I dared, I could... I probably should.
I wondered whether I should take the food to Ian or not.
Alright, I'll be
I
nice.
took the dining tray to Ian.
In the brig. Where's the brig? That's Caleb's workshop. No, seriously, where's the brig? I don't know where the brig is. I mean, I guess I could keep him waiting for a little bit. I mean... Where is the brig? That's locked at the moment. I guess it's not in here, so I'll have to try another direction. Is it upstairs, perhaps? Usually the brig is below deck, so that's why I find it odd. No, that's locked. No, seriously, where's the frickin' brig?
It was a peculiar place for a sink. I suspect it didn't fit in the officers' cabins. God forbid that officers have to use the same one as the rest of us.
Now, it must be downstairs somewhere, because, I don't know where else to go. That's the problem. But I would assume if I can go through Caleb's workshop, then that means that I can go to the brig. Oh, there it is. The cargo hold, that makes sense. Hey, kid.
This part of the cargo hold was strictly off limits while at sea. I was told that if any of the heavy objects inside fell over, you could be crushed to death.
Oh, okay, so he's not in here, but he is definitely in this area, I would assume. Somewhere. Ah, there he is. Hey, kid, how you doing?
What are you doing here?
Trying to be nice.
I have some food for you. I know it's not much, but it's better than nothing.
Agreed.
Thanks, but I'm not hungry.
I'm just trying to be nice, dude.
Damn it, Devon! Why did he not understand? I never wanted his pity, his poetry, his guidance, or any of his well-intended advice. I wanted none of it.
Well, what did you want, kid? Yeah, I understand. I guess he doesn't mean
I
it.
understand where you are coming from, but I'm sure Brunswick meant well. He was just confused, as we all are sometimes.
He confused me as well, you know.
Well, yeah, the way he was talking, it sounded like it was something naughty, but I guess it was just misunderstood. I have no idea what's going on with those two.
I liked him at first, Devon, but he got too overbearing at times. Sometimes it felt like Brunswick wanted to be my father, or lover even.
Yeah, he definitely sent mixed signals to the kid.
It scared me, and angered me, but I never wanted to kill him. Just the idea of him. No, that's just disgusting.
I guess...
There are worse things in life than someone showing unwanted affections for you. Just be flattered, and remember that people can rarely change the things they can't control.
That's it, right? Control. All the time it was about him controlling me.
I am very confused in this situation, not gonna lie.
Forget about him and his pathetic attempts to win me for himself. For once, I took a stand and showed people that I should be the one in control of me.
By stabbing people? Sorry, that's just wrong.
Not father, not mother, not Brunswick. Me.
Yeah, look how well that's turned out for you. You're in jail.
Please, leave me alone now, Devon.
I tried to be nice.
Because it tends to spoil fast, there's a limited supply of fresh water on a trip to the colonies. But grog, a mixture of water and rum, can be kept fresh for much longer.
And that's why pirates drink, I guess. Alright, well, back to the galley. I'm sure I'm gonna get a stern talking to from the chef because I dared to be a nice person.
Ah, Devon, you're right on time to help Danielle with dinner for the crew.
Oh, okay.
Are you a good cook?
As if anybody can make a decent meal in this kitchen.
Rude much?
Galley, Danielle. You're on a ship, remember?
Really? I almost forgot. I was wondering where all the water came from.
Well, he's a grouch, isn't he?
Yes, you are still quite wet behind the ears.
Yeah, he's probably got some water in his ears at the moment.
Now, boys, the water is cooking. I expect you to make me proud while I clean and set the table. So get a move on and make me a nice stew.
Sure. You know, I have expected to get a chewing out for that, but okay. I gotta test their moment.
Ready to learn how to work miracles?
Sure. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm quite eager to learn anything new. Do tell me what I need to know.
Be nice to the guy. Clearly, he needs some cheering up.
Well, it's less than scraps that we have to deal with here.
What do you mean?
I saw a few sacks of rice, a bag of potatoes, and a pot of barley. There's also some dried meat and fish on the hooks. And maybe we can do something with those old carrots. They are getting moldy.
Ugh. Sure. That's
That should be enough to make
good.
a good meal from. Don't you think?
Hey, people on Chopped improvise with even less, so.
Where I come from, it's a crime to prepare dinner without a single piece of fresh produce.
You have carrots, though. They're not bad. Yeah, where do you come
Where are
from?
you from, then?
It's a long story, and I'd rather not tell.
Oh, okay. Sure. Just leave me in mystery over something so minuscule. Yeah. I won't probe any further. I'll be nice.
Oh, right. We need a good hearty base for our stew. Could you find me either a bunch of potatoes or a pound of barley? No rice, please. I really hate rice.
What do you got against rice, man? Rice is awesome. Well, you got some bread here.
Several rolls made by Undra lay untouched on the cutting board. Most likely they were made with the finest grains from Capital Farms.
They're making me hungry. Does that count? Alright, let's see what we got in here. We have the nice china from earlier. And then we got...
An entire drawer was devoted
Cutlery.
to cutlery. It was such a huge mess that I always dreaded opening it.
I don't know. It looks fairly okay to me. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. Ooh.
It was a recipe for Undra's famous butterscotch treats.
Ooh. We had some of those earlier. Although, who knows what they tasted like, because obviously it's a video
The
game.
few herbs I could find in the galley were often dried and stale. Bruising them with the grinder usually helped to return some of their flavor.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's see. How about up here? Well, here's the fish.
Little bits of food were still stuck on the inside of the pan. It seemed like Danielle had been in a rush when he washed the dishes.
Don't you hate when you get stuff, like, stuck on like that?
Fresh produce was rare aboard the Herald, but carrots stay good for quite some time when kept high and dry. Alas, the galley did not provide such conditions.
You could probably, like, scrape that down a little bit. Oh well. Alright, looked at that, and there's Daniel. And then what we got here?
It was a sack of rice.
Okay. Alright, I'll ignore that for now. There's the potatoes.
It was a sack of potatoes.
Alright, potatoes are good. And then we got... What's this? Some cheese?
The best protectorate cheese comes from the province of Holland. This particular one smelled a bit mouldy, though, so perhaps it came from the province of France.
It's Limburger cheese. Brilliant! And what have we got here?
Cans of beans, peas, and pickles lined the wall. The necessity of canned food meant it was kept on stock in abundance.
Beans are good for your heart. The more you eat them, the more you... Okay, I'm good. Here you go, Daniel. Have some potatoes.
Potatoes, huh? You have a good taste.
Well, I am part Irish.
Hey, Devon, that protectorate blue, it really looks too good on you.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, why does the captain like you so much?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't really know. Do you think he does?
Well, considering he, promoted me so quickly after, maybe 2 days?
Well, obviously. But I have heard about what happened with Ian up on deck.
Yeah.
I just never expected the captain to reward you for that.
Yeah, really. I think he would have wanted me to toss the kid overboard.
I didn't expect it either, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
True.
I'm convinced that it was just a convenience, Devon.
I still don't know why.
The captain must believe that having a steward to preserve some form of etiquette will help keep Morton at bay.
Huh. What does he have to fear from
Why
Morton?
would the captain be afraid of Mr. Morton?
Yeah, besides that, he's a politician.
Afraid? I don't think so. Our captain just plays along with Martin's game. He moved a pawn, and that pawn is you.
Well, you're not making me feel very good there, Daniel.
Remember that the senator is a powerful man, Devon.
Yeah, he's possibly evil.
I heard he's the brother-in-law of Jonathan Vesey, the regent of the eastern colonies.
Okay.
Even though I don't really like protectorate officials, it is in our best interest to keep him happy. Now, will you please get me some fish or meat for this stew?
Sure. Well, there's some fish right here, but on the other
It
hand,
was a slice of cured meat.
the zesty smell of cured meat was all I needed to take it. Yeah, let's go with that. I don't think fish would go as well with potatoes. But I could be wrong.
The salty smell of cured meat. It will go well with some ground chili peppers.
Nice.
You probably love spicy food, right, Devon?
Depends. I'm kind of a weakling. Yeah, I'll be nice.
Even a dash of pepper freshens up most bland protectorate-made dishes. Good chili peppers do wonders.
Well, it's a shame then that we don't have any aboard the HLV Herald. They would have made this dish a lot more edible.
I guess you just work with what you got.
I take it that you like spicy food?
Forget about the spicy food, Devon. It's...
He's homesick, isn't he?
Sometimes you suddenly realize that you dearly miss something you left behind.
He's homesick.
It can be as small as the taste of a tomato salsa prepared with fresh Malagueta peppers. But sometimes it's about other, more significant things.
Did you leave a family member or loved one where you are?
I think I understand what you're going through. It must be hard to be at sea, always far away from your family.
Do you need a hug, Daniel?
The peppers grew in my garden, Devon. Every day of summer, a girl I knew would pick the ripe ones at noon, and I would watch her while she did.
That's not creepy in the slightest. Yeah, who was she?
Who was she?
I'm assuming it was a girl he was crushing on.
Charlize was the property of my father's estate. But there, in that garden, she was free, Devon, singing a song while she picked the Malaguetas one by one. When we were together, I completely forgot why I was there and what she really was. A slave girl, forbidden fruit.
Oh. Yeah, that would definitely make romance a little hard, wouldn't it? Should I question about the property thing, or... Yeah, I'll just...
Did she like you as much as you liked her?
Oh, yes. I won't go into detail, but I am sure she did. We were also quite reckless.
How reckless?
After numerous hot-blooded encounters behind a particularly beautiful pepper plant, I one day dared to brag about my exploits to my friends.
That didn't go very well, did it?
When father found out, he said I had besmirched our family name. And worse, that of my fiancée.
Oh, you didn't mention that part, did you?
I felt ashamed. I never dared to face Charlize again.
Oh. What happened to your fiancé?
You had a fiancé?
No, I got a fiancée handed to me. I could never love a woman like her, the wretched monster that she is.
Okay.
When the rumors finally reached the ears of my betrothed, her parents made sure Charlize disappeared. I couldn't do anything to stop them.
Oh.
I was asleep when they stormed the Senzala, took Charlize out of her bed, and hanged her from a tree in our garden.
Oh.
I never had a chance to apologize.
Oh. Poor thing.
I'm so sorry. It must have been terrible for you.
Well, this too is done. Go serve the crew on the twin deck. I'll be right there.
Okay. Poor Daniel. Didn't expect that twist of a storyline. That's depressing. He loved a girl, and she was murdered.
So, what you cooked up for us tonight, Andra? Another disappointment?
You alone bring enough of that to the table, kid.
Ouch.
Besides, I wasn't the one cooking tonight.
If you were not cooking, Undra, who was?
We haven't spoken to you yet, Robert. You have very curly hair.
Danielle, together with Devon here, made a fine stew for us.
We'll see.
You trust your kitchen to Ransburg?
Hey, I haven't been a bother to you.
Galley, Caleb. And yes, I do.
He's very insistent on being called a galley.
Well, can't be worse than your tasteless grub now, can it?
Rude much?
Coming from you, I take that as a compliment.
Ha.
I'm starving. Fill my bowl right up, Devon. It better be good.
Oh, it'll be amazing, buddy. Meat and potatoes, a good meal for any sailor.
Oh my. Taters and nice big chunks of meat. Your boys have taste, Andra.
Oh yeah.
If salty is to your liking. Say, didn't we have the same yesterday?
Oh.
Whose recipe is this anyway?
Yeah, I'll just say it was Daniel's recipe.
It's Danielle's recipe. I merely assisted.
Yes. He deserves
Now,
the praise.
don't lie, Devon. You picked the ingredients.
I'm trying to be nice, buddy.
I knew we were missing someone. What are you sneaking around the deck for all the time?
Maybe he found another girl? I doubt it, but...
You were back there? Did you hear any strange sounds? I
What?
heard some eerie noises last night from the direction of the cargo hold.
Really?
What are you talking about, Rob? The cargo hold is locked while we're at sea. No one can enter till we make port.
But Bosun, I've heard it as well.
Ludlow? Where did...
I am mysterious.
It was just a few nights back. I was walking to my cabin, and suddenly the air around me went icy cold.
Oh, don't you start telling ghost stories, boy.
Then, out of nowhere, comes this ghostly tune, mesmerizing me as I walk across the tween deck.
And then as you carefully walk, you hear the sounds of terrible memes being told.
Before I know it, darkness creeps over me. The next thing I remember was waking up in the crow's nest at 3 in the morning.
And my pants were down for some reason. Don't know why.
When I heard it, I could swear there was singing too. We're all doomed, bosun.
The memes! The memes will not stop! Alright, well, let's be careful.
Don't go towards the sound when you hear it. It's really dangerous. I've heard terrible stories of sirens trying to lure men into their arms.
Yes. Especially if they have a cheeseburger.
Before you know it, you're locked in an embrace with a hideous woman with razor-sharp teeth and a pale, dead face.
Well, that's good to know, right, Caleb? Even you might have a chance with this girl.
Ouch.
I don't need no woman. Women only bring bad luck to sailors like us.
Called it! I said that last episode.
Like us? You and I are not in any way alike, Caleb.
Yeah, I actually like Gundra.
I wasn't talking about you, hash slinger. Since when are you a sailor?
I'm on a ship. I work on the ship. Doesn't that count as a sailor?
Hold your tongue, snake.
Your
And here we go again.
Show some respect to your superiors. You, my superior.
Well, that escalated quickly. Are they always fighting?
Should we do something?
Oh, I clicked the wrong button.
Let them bicker. It will blow over.
Yo-ho, blow the man
Officer,
down.
Why are you here anyway?
Good question.
Are you not eating with the captain tonight?
I'm assuming not. He's probably being
With the
punished.
senator as his guest, I'm afraid I will have to eat on my own for a while. But now I need to speak with Devon.
Oh, okay.
In private.
Okay. Sure. Why not? Still pretty. Well, sort of. I admit it's a little glitchy looking, but still pretty.
Good. We're finally alone.
You'd think you'd want to hide in your cabin for privacy, just saying.
So, have you heard anything
Oh
of
wait,
interest
thin
today?
walls.
Did any of the passengers bear their secrets to you while they stuffed their faces?
I guess I could tell him about the personal story.
Danielle seems to be a man on the run. He fled his country because he fell in love with a slave girl called Charlize.
Slave girl? He must be from the Catholic kingdoms then. Viceroyalty of New Spain, perhaps.
I guess.
Slave girl or not, I believe their romance was genuine.
Whatever the case, Danielle is an unwanted guest in the Protectorate. It's better for him if we keep this a secret.
Agreed.
Was there more?
I guess the missing
The
laudanum.
physician tending to Officer Brunswick is missing a bottle of laudanum.
Garrick is old. He forgets things all the time. I wouldn't worry about that. Well, it's getting late already, and I have a job for you. The captain is preparing himself for his late-night tea with Senator Morton in the captain's cabin. It's a friendly thing they do every other day. As you are the new steward, the captain has asked you to serve them.
Really? Why me, though?
Why am I suddenly the one to serve them now?
You are the steward, Devon. It is your job.
I don't know. I feel like there's something else going on here.
Besides, you are the captain's way of showing how much he values the needs of his passengers. Now, make sure you find some way to stall for time while they discuss important matters. It is vital that they forget your presence, so that you may listen long enough to discover what they are talking about. Sounds like a good plan, right?
I suppose. Sure.
Yes, it does. I think it might even work.
I'm not even sure why I'm eavesdropping.
Well, you don't really have a choice. They're the captain's orders, after all.
True, I don't have a choice.
They're waiting for you in the captain's cabin.
Yes, okay. Let me head over there. Ah, stop walking into walls, Devon. Ooh, I haven't seen this.
The Herald was equipped with many life belts. This relatively new invention can save people that have fallen into the ocean from drowning. However, if you get swept away by the current, even a life belt won't help.
True, you could easily drown that way. Alright, make my way downtown, walking at a fairly brisk pace, as I make my way over to the captain's quarters. Into the captain's cabin. Oh, Tabitha's not here. That's surprising.
It is good to have you here, Mr. Morton.
Yes, sir.
Now, as per your request, I have appointed one of the crew to the position of steward.
Hi!
I'd like you to meet Mr. Devon Rensburg.
Captain, my captain.
Perhaps you have noticed some of his work today?
No, I don't think I have. What does he do?
Screw you. Yeah, I'll...
As steward, I provide the service that a man of your standing deserves, sir.
kiss ass as much as possible.
This boy. Well, remember to be a little less present, and I'm sure you'll do quite well as the new steward.
Yes, sir.
There's no shame in being invisible. It's all part of the job.
He is right, you know. Now fetch us some tea, Devon, with a soothing splash of brandy, please. I keep a flask of eau de vie in the cupboard behind the stairs.
Yes, sir.
My apologies. It really is all very new to him. Now, what is it that you'd like to talk to me about, Lewis?
Lewis Morton. Interesting name.
I just wanted to check on you, see if you needed any help or perhaps moral support. I mean, with our dear Mr. Brunswick injured by that crazy cabin boy, you must be quite shocked.
Oh, I am. Thank God Rupert is still alive.
Yeah, that would have been awkward, wouldn't it?
But for how long? Do you know if we can do without his skills?
Rupert has been a dear friend for many years. I know we can't lose him. I can't lose him.
We have a long journey ahead of us, Cornelius, and I am afraid his condition is deteriorating. Will we make it to the colony in time without his proper guidance?
We're lucky that Rupert left his notes. They were enough to determine our course for the moment. If not for that, we would be hopelessly adrift.
Well, to be fair, he probably could tell you what's going on, too, even from the bed.
I realized that if I acted busy, they might keep talking as if I weren't there, if I dared to keep them waiting.
Could either serve the tea now or rummage through the cupboard and listen on. Rummage through the drawer.
I know how much you've done for the Protectorate and its cause, but if this affair delays us, I'm afraid your career might be in jeopardy.
I do understand your concern, but I am well aware of the importance of this mission. I could do without you constantly reminding me.
I am not pressuring you, Cornelius. Don't worry. I'm only concerned.
I question that.
And so am I, Lewis. How's your niece doing, by the way? Is she accustomed to life at sea?
Oh, she's a fish in water, as you were.
I think the sea breeze had her a bit on edge the past few days. She's trying to push my buttons all the time.
I don't know, I thought she was being quite charming.
Sometimes it's hard to admit, but Tabitha frequently reminds me of her aunt.
Your wife?
She's got the same feisty way of talking. Quite unladylike, but undeniably child.
Does she have the same hair, too? Because I think she needs a stylist.
I wondered what else they might have to say.
You still miss Eleanor a lot, don't you?
Of course I miss her. Eleanor was my wife, for God's sake. Or did you also believe what they wrote about our marriage in the papers?
No, I trust your word when you say you loved her. Journalists are parasites. They live on gossip.
Can't argue that one.
I can't deny that we had our fair share of problems through the years, but so do most couples.
Yeah, everybody argues from time to time. It's just how you deal with the arguments, I guess, that matters.
The emptiness she left behind when she passed can be quite distracting. I miss her every single day.
What do you miss most about her?
Probably her smile, I'm guessing.
Eleanor was a stubborn woman, as well as a stunningly beautiful
My mistake.
I would be lying if I said that I miss our arguments. No, I miss her form, her presence. But most of all, I miss her smell.
Interesting thing to want to recreate.
You're only human, Lewis.
Yes, it's a condition I have to bear with, I'm afraid.
Just because I'm a politician doesn't mean I don't have a heart once in a while.
Now, this would be the right time to take a sip of that brandy tea you promised me.
Oh, good God. Rendsburg, where are you, boy?
Okay. Just apologize. I didn't say anything.
I am sorry, sir. The tea is ready.
Yeah, just be nice. Don't...
Well, it's about time.
To be fair, you guys weren't paying much attention,
Try
so...
to be a little faster, Rendsburg, please.
Sir, yes, sir.
Now, get yourself to bed. I expect you to bring me my breakfast in the morning.
Thanks. Alright. Where am I? Oh, there I am. I'm sorry, it's really hard to see where I'm going when the camera just shifts angles like that. Well, either way, I got a little bit of gossip out of that, but not by much.
Devon!
Oh, hey, Robert.
Oh, Devon, thank God you are still awake. Everybody is calling me a fool, but you'll believe me, right?
What's the matter?
What are you talking about, Rob? Believe what?
The siren! She's back again. I've heard her song, trying to snare me in the darkness.
Yeah, maybe this is a bit of a stretch, but I wonder if it's actually Tabitha just singing to herself or something.
The she-devil wants my soul.
I don't know, I don't think she would want you. No offense, but you seem kind of... Oh, what's the word to say on this? Well, let's just say that you seem a little too soft for a siren. Well, actually, no, you'd be a perfect target, never mind. What did the song sound like?
What did her song sound like?
How do I describe it? It was mesmerizing, really.
How so?
Eerie sounds of a tinkling song, without words.
A tinkling song? Are you sure it wasn't just someone pissing over the side of the deck?
She's on the tween deck right now. Please take a look for me, Devon. Prove to the others that I'm not lying.
Oh no, it's on the tween deck. The memes. The memes. Okay, fine. I'll go check it out. You poor thing. Alright. Go find the tween deck then. Stop whooshing and walling around. Ooh. Do I go into the saloon? Okay, that's back to the weather deck. Ooh, picture.
The image depicted a quite handsome man holding a scroll.
Well, that's a nice picture. How about this picture?
The painting depicted a man reading from a religious book, probably Jewish.
Well, that's quite a thought process. I mean, how do you know he was Jewish? Was it the nose?
The painting of the zoologist with the sloth always amused me when I walked past it.
See? Sloths. Memes. They're everywhere. Oh, hello. I did not know this was here. But at least we found where the music's coming from.
Was among the senator's furniture. I wondered what skeletons it was hiding.
And then Murray the Evil Skull comes out and says hi. So, yeah. I had a feeling it was Tabitha doing that.
The door to the cargo hold had been locked shut when we left the capital. It would only be opened again once we finally reached the eastern colonies.
Hopefully nobody was stowing away under there.
My first vow is to never bow for the hurt and pain which cannot break me. Fire and flame, thunderstorm or rain, it is not enough to change my view.
You have a very pretty singing voice. I'll just listen quietly.
It's never been so strong. The fear that I don't belong.
Let me guess, she's not allowed to do this in the company of her uncle or something?
Me to do.
She can only do it at the dark of night?
The fear that I don't belong. Second vow, not to weep about all the ways in which you betrayed me, for I know that I'm wanted so. Little reason to stay with you. It's never been so strong. The fear that I don't belong. It's brought me to doing wrong. The fear that I don't belong. Final vow, need to learn somehow to be poised and proud. Please awake me. I did once aim to be someone that inspired those who cared for me. Ugh, terrible.
What are you talking about? That was beautiful.
Don't you think so?
I thought it was nice.
I don't agree, miss. I really love to hear you play, but I'm afraid there are others that don't.
Yeah, some people think you're a siren who wants to kill people.
Well, this thing is so horribly tuned, it sounds like a drowning cat.
A strangely entertaining drowning cat.
Oh, it's you.
Hello.
We haven't been properly introduced yet.
No.
I'm Tabitha Vesey. Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Devon Rensburg, was it?
Yes, ma'am.
You know my name?
I've heard all about your heroic actions with the insane boy. That was very brave of you, Devon.
Yeah, well, I didn't want the kid to die.
I don't feel like a hero. The boy's locked up now, and I feel sorry for him.
I am sure you did everything you could to protect us from harm. For that, we owe you our deepest gratitude. What was that?
Okay, so it wasn't you playing. Something else is making that noise.
I've no idea.
Strange.
Yeah, it's not you. Then what is it?
When my uncle left for tea with the captain, I could swear I heard a howl of some sort. I figured it was the wind going through the piano, since the cover was partially open when I got here.
Do we have a stowaway aboard? Yeah, I should probably tell you to... Yeah, I'll just say...
You seem distressed. Would it calm you if I took a look between the furniture?
No, please, stay here. I like your company. Quite a lot more than my Uncle Lewis's.
Ooh. No, it is a forbidden love. We cannot... Actually, I don't even think that's what she was going for, but... Who knows?
Don't get me wrong, but being around him the entire day can be pretty frustrating. He's so imperious and self-indulgent. It drives me mad.
Lucky you.
I'm sorry, Devon. I just wish I could be self-indulgent too. At least sometimes.
Is that why you came out here in the middle of the night to play the piano?
I understand. I'm sorry to hear your uncle is so restrictive.
It's not really fair of me to blame it all on my uncle. We're all going through some rough patches right now. My family, that is.
Right.
But I shan't bother you with my troubles. Sleep well, Devon Rensburg. And thank you for your company.
No, please stay. And then it's like, okay, bye. Doesn't seem any supernatural danger, so I can safely go to bed. Fair enough. There's a painting here. Cover it up.
A particularly large painting was carefully covered with a blanket. I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of those tasteful artistic nudes, like the ones my adoptive father often sold to rich upper-class men of a certain age.
A certain age? Okay. I wonder what that means.
In the corner of the gun deck stood a piano. It was a truly stunning one, made by a Viennese woodworker. Few people owned one of these, even in the capital.
Then why is it here? Especially if it doesn't seem to get any use. Hey, Robert.
And? Did you find the siren?
Well... I don't want to do that. I don't want to be mean and say like, oh, I totally did it with a siren. I'll just, the wind.
Don't worry. It was only the air breezing through the senator's piano. Someone hadn't closed the lid properly.
Yes.
What? Really?
Yes.
Oh, I'm such a fool.
No, yes you are.
Thank you, Devon. Thank you for checking that out. Oh, and my apologies for keeping you awake.
It's alright, buddy. I still don't know what the heck that other noise was about. Oh well, I guess I'll slip through and head to bed. Do I still sleep here? Yeah, okay, I do.
It was getting late, so I called it a night.
I said I could still sleep with my buddies in the cabin here. As I listen to the sound of snoring and possibly wind instruments.
Psst, Devon.
What are you doing? Hanging over my bed like that? And in such a weird position.
Devon, wake up. You are the only one I can trust with this.
What? What do you need me for? It's the middle of the night.
You need to come with me right now. I wouldn't wake you up if it wasn't important.
You do realize that there are people around me who could probably hear you talking, right? Hopefully they're all sound asleep.
Ludlow, just tell me what's the matter.
Also, I like the fact that he slept in his
Caleb's died
clothes.
in Caleb's workshop.
You think he'd, put the nice blue coat away. Alright. Into the workshop, then. Isn't Caleb in there, though?
Listen to me, Devon.
Okay.
There is something in the galley. Something that's not supposed to be there.
What? What do you mean by something?
What do you mean, something? Are you sure it's not Undra?
Does Undra often sound like a cat in heat at this hour? No? I thought not.
Well, you never know if you wake up weird enough. Maybe he had a bad nightmare.
I was turning the winch when I heard this faint wailing sound coming from the grate next to it. I had decided it was probably the wind when I suddenly heard it again while I was inspecting the bilge pump. But this time, I saw something walk across the tween deck too.
What?
Seriously? I thought you weren't impressed by those ghost stories.
Devon, I went down there and saw something going into the galley. Sailors aren't supposed to go in there at night, myself included. I woke you up because, as a steward, you are allowed inside. You can go in without getting either of us in trouble. So let's go.
Sure. Why not? I'm sure nothing bad will come of this. Alright. If I die, it's on you, buddy. Hello? Knock, knock.
It was too dark to see anything. I needed a lantern.
Darn. Well, it doesn't look like anything's in here.
And? Did you find anything?
It's too dark. I can't see.
It's too dark in there. I can't see anything.
Well, I mean, I could see in there
There's a
fine.
spare lantern in the crew's quarters, but you might need to refill its oil supply.
Okay. Jeez. So much work, just a freaking... Whatever.
There was a lamp in the crew's quarters. I just needed some oil to refill it.
Okay. Where do I get the oil? Up the stairs?
I needed to follow...
No, okay. What, do I have to ask him where the freaking oil is? Is there any in here, perhaps? Alright. Should be some ends of lamp oil in Caleb's workshop. Now you tell me. Fine. Is it here?
Many wooden crates and boxes.
No. Is there any oil in here? In one of these things? Aha!
There was an oil tin in the drawer. I used it to refill the lamp.
Convenient I picked the right one right off the frickin' bat. Also, I love the fact that I just essentially moonwalked back into the room. Alright. Now I have the lamp. Now I can look around.
Little bits of food.
No, okay, nothing here. There was something here, though.
The cupboard was a mess. Someone had rummaged through it quite recently and left a trail of crumbs.
Not only that, but some of the fancy silverware isn't there anymore. No, nothing there, other than that note.
An entire drawer.
And the cutlery seems to be fine. Aha! There's some crumbs.
The crumbs led out of the galley onto the gun deck.
How did I not see that before? Oh wait, it was dark. Fair enough. Alright, let's see if I can find the crumbs here. Trail breadcrumbs, I wonder where it leads. You go first. Thanks, Ludlow, I appreciate it. Alright, let's see, where do they lead? Aha! There's some. Can I click on those? No. But they're heading this direction. Do. Is it... Where is it leading? Looks like it led over here. Here, perhaps?
The door to the cargo hold.
No. But the crumbs seem to be going in this direction. Into first class?
Even with a blue coat, I wasn't allowed to enter the first-class cabins without a clear invitation by one of the passengers.
Okay, so back towards the piano, I guess? Over this direction? Up, it's still coming around this way. Here?
The gun deck was littered with all kinds of boxes that contained Senator Morton.
No. In here? Realize we have a problem, alright. There's a little girl in here.
Oh my, Ludlow, look at that.
It's a little girl.
What are you doing in there?
Who is she? And what is she doing here?
I'm guessing she must be hungry if she went to get something to eat.
Do you think we should wake her up?
She looks so peaceful.
Oh.
But we need to know who she is. Let's wake her up.
No, please, don't wake her. She's only just fallen asleep.
Do you know this girl, Tabitha?
Lady Tabitha? Excuse me, miss, but do you by chance know this girl?
No, I don't, but...
You've been helping her, haven't you?
Well, maybe I do. A little.
She's some kind of stowaway, I'm assuming.
It was a few nights back. I was stretching my legs when I found her hiding underneath the piano. She was sobbing and I tried to comfort her, but I couldn't really figure out how she got here.
Why not?
Because she doesn't say a word. She's been silent for as long as I've been with her.
So is she mute or she just can't speak English? What is it?
She likes music. That is all I know.
Oh.
That's why you've been playing the piano at night?
Yes. I hope it didn't cause you too much trouble.
No,
I
it's
wasn't
fine.
sure it was a good idea to tell anyone about her. I didn't want to stir something up. Not after what had happened with the cabin boy.
Fair enough, she could get locked up too, or worse, thrown overboard.
You're right not to trust anyone. In my experience, the Protectorate handles stowaways quite harshly.
Agreed.
Corporal punishment has only recently been banned for petty crimes. But trespassing, that is still a capital offense.
Oh boy.
They wouldn't beat a girl. Would they?
Oh, you don't know, do you?
I've seen it happen with boys. Why are girls any different?
Punishment or not, if my uncle found out there was a stowaway on board, it would disgrace the captain. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Fair enough. How did she get in the box? But what would she do with it? Oh yeah, we have to figure out what to do with her.
What should we do then? She can't stay here. Not in that box.
No, that's not right.
Can't Officer Ludlow take the girl to his cabin for the night? That way, we buy ourselves some time to discuss a solution tomorrow morning.
Good idea. She can enjoy a nice warm bed.
Aw. He's a good man. Even if he's a little weird about guns.
To think, she must have slept in this box for over a week now.
Good thing she didn't have too many growth spurts or anything.
The girl doesn't know it yet, but I think she's extremely lucky to have met you.
I think she's lucky to have met you first, though.
Good night, Officer Ludlow. See you at breakfast, Devon.
Agreed. Poor thing. Well, this is just getting more and more crazy. You alright there?
What are you doing?
Wait.
Just 5 minutes, Undra. I'll be right there.
Does he know the girl?
Danielle, you know it's your job to collect the eggs from the coops.
I'm on my way already. Just
How do you expect me to serve breakfast like this? By the time you are finished, it'll be time for luncheon.
caramba!
What?
Stop bossing me around. Let someone else do it for once, okay?
He's upset about something, and I bet you it's that girl. Is that girl like... Is she like the child of him and that slave girl? That could be an explanation
Devon,
for why he's doing that.
Stop staring and get to the kitchen right now.
Uh-huh.
I'll be on my way, sir.
Better not anger him.
Good. There's a pot of tea in the galley waiting to be served to Mr. Morton and his niece. Get to it, boy.
Yes, sir. But yeah. Daniel's acting awfully suspicious. So it's making me wonder if perhaps the key has something to do with that little girl. Oh well. Time to get to the galley.
The most prominent thing about the galley was its giant stove. 4 burners and 2 ovens. Quite lavish for a merchant ship.
True. Alright, so what am I supposed to do again? Find tea for the passengers in the galley. Oh, it's right there. Never mind.
The dining tray contained tea for the passengers.
Alright. To the saloon! Away! Hey, Tabitha.
Good morning, Devon. How are you?
Good morning.
Ah, tut-tut.
Oh.
Good. You're a quick learner. Now pour me a cup.
Uncle?
Just something between Mr. Rensburg and I. Now tell me, are you feeling well, my dear?
You know, besides the fact that I'm hiding something, I'm fine.
Excuse me, Uncle?
Last night you were out of bed, Tabitha. Can you please explain to me what you were doing at 3 in the morning?
I was just...
Go on. I'm just concerned about what you left the cabin for.
I felt a little sick and decided to throw up along the side with the doctor.
I have to go and empty the chamber pot. Oh, I am so embarrassed, Uncle. You cannot ask a lady to speak such a thing in the presence of a servant.
Of course. The chamber pot. Then why did I find this kerchief on my piano this morning?
Uh-oh.
That is not mine, Uncle. I have no idea whom that belongs to.
Let me guess. Your name's embroidered on it.
I've heard rumors of someone playing on my piano at night. But you were in our cabin most of the time, weren't you?
Yes.
Yes, Uncle, I was. Reading. The Cry of the Children by Elizabeth Browning is truly splendid poetry.
I know that poem. Well, at least Devon does.
Drivel, my dear. So you would have me believe there's a sailor missing his frilly hanky?
I am saying it might very well be the silk of a sailor's wife, Uncle. It can get very lonely when you are away from your beloved.
Good cover, I think.
And, as they say, music comforts the soul.
Very well. I shall give this to the captain tonight. Let him sort it out.
Oh boy.
Good.
Oh, and if you, by any chance, want to play the piano sometime, by all means, do ask. I would love to hear you play, Tabitha.
Thank you, Uncle.
Agreed.
Don't mention it.
I won't, don't worry.
Uncle, my cup. It's chipped. It hurts my lips when I sip from it.
Sip from the other side, my dear.
Wow. Jerk.
My left hand is weak. I can't hold a cup like that. Besides, it's entirely against etiquette. Steward, take this one back to the kitchen and bring me a cup in pristine condition.
What are you planning, Tabitha? Alright.
And don't keep us waiting like you did yesterday evening.
Yes, sir. But yeah, she's probably planning something, so... I have a feeling she's doing that for a particular
Tabitha
reason.
slipped a tiny note underneath her cup, asking me to meet her on the weather deck later.
Yeah, I figured that was something like that. I couldn't imagine it was that she was being genuinely mean.
I see you got my message. Just pretend you are fanning.
And the doggies are barking again. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll be nice.
For a moment, I thought you were serious.
I'm sorry about that, but you must understand. I want to talk to you alone.
Fair enough, I get that.
My uncle is not a man who'd sit idly for more than a minute or two, so I figured we could only meet if I pretended to read here.
Fair enough.
In case he walks by, we just tell him that you were making sure I was well cared for.
Fair enough.
Right, but what do you want to talk about?
Remember that my uncle found a handkerchief?
Yes.
Well, it's not mine. I'm sure it belongs to the girl. I've seen her holding it a couple of times.
Yeah.
You need to get it back. You and your uncle share a cabin, right? You could take it from him when he's asleep.
Not possible, Devon. He even noticed me leaving the cabin last night. I need some sort of distraction if I want to do something like that.
Fair enough. Okay, so... what do you want me to do?
What do you want me to do, then?
Tell the captain. I am sure he is reasonable.
Oh, Tabitha dear. You don't know the captain very well, do you?
It's the only way we can avoid conflict.
If you say so.
I am not sure if this is the best course of action, but I don't see any other options right now.
It is better for all of us if the captain knows about this. He will take...
Uh-oh.
What is that?
Thunder? Uh-oh. What just happened? Uh-oh. What now?
It's coming straight at us. I need all the passengers to go to the deck house.
Captain Hendricks, have you seen my uncle?
In your cabin, Lady Tabitha. Go to him and take him to the dining saloon right away. It's safer.
I'll be on my way.
Be careful.
Be careful when you take the stairs. They might be slippery. Rendsburg, have you seen Ludlow?
I'm gonna guess he's in his cabin.
Not his shift, so he's probably in his cabin.
I need Ludlow, Rendsburg. Go get him, now.
Right.
If there's anyone still below deck, get them to go to the dining saloon immediately. Unless it's a sailor, then I want them to report to me. That's an order.
Right. Okay, that's locked, so I gotta go in through the other way. Alright, let's go into the cabin then. Where is he?
Ludlow's room was a bit of a mess. I wondered what had happened there.
Great, where is he?
There was a necklace inside Ludlow's desk. It seemed to be a colonial design.
Where are you, Ludlow?
While going through Ludlow's room, I discovered several of Gerrig's missing laudanum bottles, all empty. I wanted to ask Ludlow before jumping to conclusions, but it was hard to not think the worst.
That's interesting. No, nothing here that I need? What's this?
Ludlow seemed to have sealed the hole in the wall after I had spied on him through it.
Yeah, it was some questionable drawing there. Okay, so he's not there. Okay, nobody in Brunswick, other than probably him.
Oh, thank God you're here, Mr. Rensburg.
Hi. Something wrong?
What's the matter, Doctor?
Brunswick's wound is suppurating, and his body temperature is very unstable. Someone has to hold him down, while I'll drain the pus.
Oh.
The officer's life is at stake.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'll help.
I'll do whatever I can to help, but you have to go to the dining saloon when we're done.
It all depends on whether or not we do our job right. If we fail, I don't know if I can leave him behind. But let's hurry up. There's no time to lose.
A man's life is at stake, man. Let's do this.
I tied his legs together with my belt, but you have to press his shoulders and arms down so he can make sudden movements while I'll drain the pus.
Oh boy.
Are you ready, Mr. Rensburg?
As ready as I'm gonna ever be.
Yes, Doctor. Let's get on with it.
Meanwhile, I have that stupid glitch about entering the cruise quarters on my screen
Now
here.
listen to me, Rensburg. After I drain the pus, I will have to cut away the dead tissue as well to properly clean the wound.
Oh, goody.
Please hand me the tools I need when I ask for them. I'll put them on the stool next to you.
Okay. Fair enough.
Listen carefully, Devon, and it should be very easy.
Okay.
Whenever I ask you for one of my tools, you will have to hand it to me.
Right.
And please, don't mess up by giving me the wrong one. I need to focus.
Okay.
Ready now? Here we go.
Okay.
First, I need the syringe to drain the pus from the wound.
Okay.
So hand me the syringe, Devon.
Syringe. Gotcha. It's this one.
I had to decide if this was the right tool.
I know what a syringe is!
Good. That should do it. Now I need you to give me the scalpel so I can cut away the dead tissue.
Scalpel. Gotcha. Scalpel right here.
I wondered if this...
Yes.
I need to sew the wound shut now. Can you hand me the needle and thread?
Okay. Needle, thread.
Gerrig wanted one of his...
I know what is going on, silly boy.
Don't forget to sterilize the needle by holding it in the candle flame for a few seconds.
Okay. Candle.
There was a candle on the stool.
Sterilize the needle.
All done. Now, hand me the bandage so we can finish the job.
Alright. Bandage.
It was one of Gerrig...
I also like the fact that we're doing all this while the guy is still wearing his shirt.
This went a lot better than I had expected.
Oh, thank you. Jeez, it's like I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Or actually do.
Mr. Rensburg, it seems Ian didn't puncture any organs when he stabbed Brunswick. That's something to be grateful for.
Yep.
But you can never be sure. It might get infected again. I'm
True.
not sure if I can leave him unattended for long, and we honestly can't get him out of bed now.
True. I'll let you decide.
I can't force you to come with me, Doctor. It is your choice. Do whatever you feel is best.
Yes.
I think it's safe to leave him alone now. I'll go to the dining saloon.
That's good.
See you there, Rensburg.
Okay. Well, at least I managed to save him. Okay, now I gotta go look for Ludlow. Where the hell did he go? Maybe he's looking for the kid? Oh boy. There you are.
You saying I'm blind? I know what you're up to, Ludlow.
What?
Of course you do, Haywood. I'm serious. When are you going to learn to keep to yourself?
What now?
I was just... No excuses.
What are you doing?
What's going on here? That's what I want to know too, Ludlow. What were you doing rifling through my drawers?
I just wanted to know if you had any nuts.
I think his are gone a long time ago. Just a
Can
second.
you believe this man, Rensburg?
I don't know, I thought it was funny.
It must be that time of the month again.
No.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry. I was just looking for a wrench to...
The wrenches are on the wall. You tell me I'm the one who's blind.
This is taking too long. We need to go. Come with me, Ludlow.
Fine, go. But remember that your friend is a common thief, Rensburg. Don't be fooled by his gallant appearance.
I don't have the patience for you right now, buddy, so get out of here. Although I have a feeling something bad's about to happen.
Oh, Devon, what's going on? Everything's moving.
Get to the dining saloon, Roll. You're safer there.
Right.
Devon, we're in trouble now.
What? What happened? Is the girl gone?
Ludlow, where is the girl? The girl. Yes, the girl. She,
Are you alright?
Ouch.
You okay?
Are you all right, Lady Tabitha?
I'm fine. Just a scratch. But I can't find my uncle anywhere. He wasn't in our cabin.
Oh dear.
I lost the girl too. I don't know where she is. One moment she was standing right next to me, and the next...
Oh dear.
What?
This is bad.
She could seriously hurt herself, officer. What if she fell overboard?
It's not like I lost the girl on purpose.
Agreed.
I had a stomach ache this morning and was distracted when she suddenly ran for it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Doesn't matter. We need to find the girl and Mr.
Uh-oh. Whee! Oh. Well, that's one soldier lost. What was that?
That came from below. Let's take the stairs.
Jeez. As if anything else couldn't be any problems right now. Daniel, don't. Stay where you are. I have a feeling that girl has something to do with
Oh, God.
Daniel.
My little girl, are you alright?
Yeah, I mean, she's even got the blonde hair and she's, you know, slightly tanned. I have a feeling that's probably Daniel's kid.
Please don't cry. I'll get you out of here.
He went through that door, Ludlow. He's got a key to the cargo hold.
Who are you talking about, Ian?
The senator, Lewis Morton.
What?
What is going on in here?
That's what I'd like to know.
We were looking for you, sir. There's a storm underway and you're in danger down here.
Right.
The storm can wait. Who is this girl and what is she doing aboard this ship?
She's just lost, sir. She's all alone and I won't let her come to harm.
Agreed.
Elisa!
I knew it! He's related to her.
Menina, you are safe. I was so worried.
Danielle?
Who are you, and what do you think you are doing?
Let's go to the captain. He'll know what to do.
Yeah.
No one leaves. Not before I have answers.
Uncle, don't be so harsh on him.
No, it's fine. Really. I can't hide it from you much longer anyway.
What?
Hide what? Exactly.
That's your daughter?
The girl, her name is Elisa, and she's my daughter.
Called it. Well, this is about to get bad, isn't it?
You disappoint me, Mr. Barris. I trusted you. Even as someone from the Kingdom of Brazil, I held to believe that you had changed your ways.
What do you mean?
So, you know where I'm from?
Your accent betrayed you. Although, I have to admit, if Mr. Roberter hadn't told me about his suspicions, I would not have been convinced.
Why was I not arrested then?
All refugees to the free world are welcomed by the Protectorate and its allies. Your heritage
But...
is not a crime, but human trafficking is.
She is his daughter, sir.
Agreed. Was he just supposed to leave her?
Doesn't matter, officer. This man smuggled a human being aboard a government-chartered ship with immeasurable danger to her safety.
Well, I can't argue that one. I mean, he obviously was keeping her locked up in a box. That's not exactly good parenting.
Harboring a stowaway is a capital offense.
That it is, and therefore I'm taking appropriate measures.
Oh no.
Mr. Barris, you will stay under strict surveillance until we arrive in the Eastern Colonies. There you will be delivered to the authorities in waiting for your trial.
Oh no.
Excuse me, Cornelius?
He poses no danger, Louis, and I need my crew. Please let the authorities handle this.
You are the authority on this ship. I am an authority on this ship. We sentence him here, right now.
Oh no. I better stay quiet for this. I don't know what to say in this situation.
The crime in question mandates a flogging by whip.
To be fair, a flogging is better than execution.
You can't do this!
The whip's been banned in the capital, sir. The ship doesn't even carry a whip anymore.
Which is weird considering they told us that if we broke any of the rules, we'd get a flogging, so...
We are not in the capital anymore, officer. And may I remind you that our captain is a collector of exotic weaponry.
There must be another way, sir.
Indeed there is.
Oh dear.
The captain has a rattan cane, an object often used in the eastern colonies to flog criminals. It would be an excellent choice in this case.
You want me to get a rattan? Fair enough. If they do it in the colonies, why can't we?
Because we're better than that?
Because we are better than that, Captain. That's why.
Read my mind.
Are you sure it is lawful? What does the law say exactly?
Yes, let's see. Maybe there's a loophole.
The law states that corporal punishment is allowed. It is within my power to administer 12 strokes to Mr. Barris's back.
This has taken long enough. The captain has every right to punish Mr. Barris for his crimes. Take Mr. Barris to the weather deck, officer.
Senator, please. I beg you to listen to me.
Yes.
Danielle merely protected his daughter, sir. What would you do?
Right, what if you had the same issue with Tabitha? Or your own daughter, or son if you had a kid?
I wouldn't lie. Besides, I have no daughter.
But you did have a wife, sir. What if you could save her by smuggling her away from danger? What if you could protect Eleanor by breaking the law? Wouldn't you do it?
I am so getting in trouble for this one.
That's enough, Stuart.
Mr. Rensburg, I heard rumors that you were an illegitimate child in search of your roots. That alone is supposedly the reason you travel to the eastern colonies. Do you like it when other people talk about your private life behind your back?
Boy.
I thought not. Truly, I find it repulsive that you bring my late wife into this matter. But you're right. I would do anything to make up for the loss of my Eleanor, even if that meant breaking the law. Take Mr. Barris to the brig, Officer Ludlow. The flogging is off.
I mean, I'm probably gonna get myself in trouble for this, but hey, at least he's not getting flogged for this.
Thank you so much, Senator. And you too, Devon.
Woohoo! I beat the politician!
Please, take care of Elisa for me. She has a little handkerchief. Whenever she cries, just give that to her. It was her mother's.
The slave girl that he had a tryst with.
The kerchief was hers. Such a pity that I dropped it in the ocean this morning.
You bastard. The poor kid probably doesn't even realize she did anything wrong. Well, at least I saved him from getting whipped. You owe me for that, Daniel. Oh boy.
Trying to protect his daughter, Danielle had brought himself into harm's way. Powerless and broken, he was locked up in the brig with Ian. Although the mystery of the girl was now solved, another question quickly arose. For what had Senator Morton been doing in the cargo hold during the storm?
That is a question. Okay, finally heading into the epilogue. Damn, this story's messing with my emotions, man.
You stood up to the senator? And I am to believe you made him feel sorry for his actions? Well, next you'll be telling me you met a mermaid.
Maybe, I don't know. The next 2 chapters haven't been done yet. Huh.
It worked because I confronted him with himself. He had very little choice but to give in.
Spoken like a true diplomat. Exactly what I need.
What do you mean?
Are you willing to prove yourself to me, Devon?
What do you mean?
What do you mean? Prove myself how?
Answer me. Did you or did you not rummage through my strongbox while I was away?
Yes.
I did.
Did you read the articles?
Yes. I read a newspaper clipping.
Yes.
Good. Then you also know what they did to my husband. To my family.
But who are you then?
I am... No, I was a queen. Once.
Okay.
The Protectorate took my kingdom from me by murdering my husband, the Raja of Mishra.
Oh.
I thought the death of the Raja was an accident, like the clipping said.
I guess you don't understand journalism much, do you?
The Protectorate made it all look like an accident. But I knew it was murder from the moment I was informed of my husband's death. For I have only daughters. Without a legitimate heir, the doctrine of lapse made sure that the rule of our entire state would fall to the Protectorate.
I'd have expected you to put up a fight.
Oh, we did. And paid a high price for it.
What do you mean? Did you lose one of your daughters?
When I refused to leave my people, Protectorate forces marched on the palace. They butchered almost all of my household staff, the Raja's second and third wives, even some of my daughters that didn't want to flee with me.
Oh.
I left them, Devon. I left my children to die.
Oh. I'm sorry? Do I go back into Strongbox? Or...
Not the best bed I have ever slept in.
I would say not.
How did I end up in this again?
That's what I'd like to know. Do I go back into Strongbox? No, I can't even look at the Strongbox.
What are these? Candelabra?
I guess. What am I doing?
They're silk. So soft.
Probably better than the stuff you were using earlier.
Well, I know tea. So aromatic.
I already looked at that. Do I just look out here into this ocean? Right now I'm looking at a post.
Seems endless.
Well, it's not been properly explored yet. Does that count? Alright, so what am I exactly supposed to do? Do I walk around here? Nope, I can't even leave this area, it looks like. So... I hate how they keep changing the camera angles on me here. Ooh, this is pretty. Where exactly am I anyway, in that I'm being a prisoner? So much of the story is still so very much a mystery. I guess I follow her. After I weasel my way through all this twists and turns. Pretty.
My ancestors made these murals.
They're pretty.
They tell stories of a resilient people that lived off the land. A people that overcame many hardships, even in their darkest hours. The stories used to instill in me a sense of hope for our future.
Okay.
But I am losing faith, Devon.
What do you mean?
I am sorry that you have lost so much.
Look around.
It's a nice garden. Very colorful.
Surrounded by the corpse of a culture that once flourished in this region.
The trees, the flowers.
Your mother was once part of that culture. A culture which carried a long and proud tradition that is no more.
Are you gonna tell me like I'm somehow related to you anyway?
It is the Protectorate that made it so. The Lord Protector stole our colors, bagged them, and shipped them off afar. And now the cockerel is brandishing our plucked feathers right under my nose. taunting me in the hope that I lash out. As tempting as it may be, my people can't afford that. I don't want to legitimize him wiping us from history. I don't want to grant him that pleasure. I'm losing hope, Devon, and what last opportunity I have left now rests in the hands of a few in whom I've placed my trust. I'd like you to meet one of them. In fact, you have met before.
Ludlow?
This is my daughter, Ashna.
Oh?
Hello, Devon.
What?
It's good to see you've recovered.
What? What? This whole time he was a she? Really? Are you serious right now? To be continued. Yeah. I'd say so. I'm so very confused right now. I'm assuming we'll get more as the storyline progresses. But oh my god, that was surprising. I was joking on that one. I didn't expect that Ludlow was actually a girl. Okay, sure. Well, good job, Wispfire. Thus far, of the 2 books I have played in this game, I'm quite enjoying it. Voice acting is really cool. I love the art style of all the characters' pictures and such. The graphics are very nice. The music is very nice. The storyline is definitely really interesting. Again, I'm not quite sure if my actual actions are dictating the storyline as much as they like to say, kind of like with the Telltale games, where just like a little sliver of dialogue or something changes and then the rest is just linear. I don't know entirely. But thus far, this has been pretty dramatic and really interesting. I'm still very confused on what is going on in this, because I still would like to know how the hell we ended up in this situation where we are now being held captive, and apparently our closest ally on the Herald turns out was a girl the whole time, which I find very surprising. But okay, thus far, I'm actually kind of liking the choices I made in this. I mean, I saved a guy from getting flogged. I saved a kid from killing himself. I saved an officer from dying to his illness, at least I hope I did. I talked back to a politician and didn't die yet. Thus far, this has been actually really cool. I do wonder if they're going to do more in other things, like if there's going to be action sequences or something. I don't know what Wispfire has planned in the future for this, but I do want to see what happens next. And yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to play them myself, at least not for a good while. I don't know how long they're going to be in development for the next 2 parts. But I really do want to know what happens next. I'm enjoying this a lot. Do we get do we get anything at the end that gives us a hint of what's to come? No. Darn. Alright. Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens next time. So again, thank you Wispfire for giving me the code to try out your game. I can't wait to see where the rest of this goes. Please let me know when you do so I can try this out again. I want to know what happens. I really, really do. So, hopefully when the next episodes come out, we will continue on with the story of Devon and the Herald. But for now, this is Star Princess HLC saying, thank you very much for watching, and have a fond farewell.